For advertisements or promotions, or if you'd like to get involved in the show as a feature or a talent spot, please contact info.skarab.music@gmail.com. Hello everyone, welcome to the Skarab show. We are in Soho Square, close to Dolby, 21st Century Fox and all these other fancy shindigs. We're also close to the nightlife as well, mainly distributed in Soho, Tottenham. I say distributed. Yeah, so basically we're in Soho, alright? And today, the episode's question is, now that you are older and wiser, what would you say to your younger self? Ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah. Now that you guys are older, what advice would you give to your younger selves?
I was expecting like what colour is it?
You need to take all your opportunities. Take opportunities mainly, yeah.
Worry. You will change.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Don't worry, you will change.
Yeah, you won't stay the same.
Don't. I like that.
Yeah.
Now that you guys are older and wiser, no. What advice would you give to your younger selves?
Spend less time sleeping in.
For me, more time sleeping in. Yeah, that's about it. Yeah, that's about.
Yeah, don't rush into going to uni and making decisions and making everything.
Now we're workshopping this.
Yeah, like
travel.
It's like brainstorming.
Travel, very important. Yeah. So take your time and travel.
Take your time.
Travel and just enjoy it. Yeah. Thank you so much, guys. Future time. Pow. And I am with
Tom Neal from Gym Buddy's High Protein Donuts.
Nice. For the people who don't know, tell us a bit about yourself.
Right, so I am a 26-year-old donut guy. I was a personal trainer. Back in the day, I was dieting for a photo shoot. It's like living the chicken and broccoli life, and I was tired of it. So threw a bunch of ingredients at a donut pan in an attempt to make like a healthy, better for you donut that you could eat and have it like moving towards part of the plan.
Yeah.
And a couple of years later, here we are, Gym Buddies high protein donut.
Oh yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I'm really tempted to have one. Like, it looks.
I think you should smash one on camera.
Yeah.
Like just tempt.
Alright, we'll put you in charge of the mic. Here we go.
Okay.
Let's try this.
You want to get those like munching sounds as well? Do you know when you eat something?
Oh yeah, that.
We've got chocolate, orange, and peanut butter.
Oh, Gym Buddies high protein donut. One of the best donuts I've had in a while.
There you go. No added sugar. Low in fat, low calorie, high protein, and it's kind of hitting all those nutritional markers that people would look for, but you're not depriving yourself. Oh, okay. Verdict? Yeah, that got a nod. I mean, that's what it was for me. I've stolen your mic as well. It's cool.
Considering now that you are older and wiser, what would you tell your younger self? What advice would you give your younger self?
Invest in Apple. How young are we going? So going through this, there's been lots of, like, everyone sees the shiny box and the good taste in donut, do you know what I mean? And there's that, the amount of unforeseen hurdles, shall we say, and everything, man. I've had to bought machines and then had them show up and then they don't work. Done a 6-month-long test and then found out at the end of the test that they give me the wrong film and done like the wrong parameters around the test. I had to break into my own bakery at 5 a.m. and then had the police show up. Do you know what I mean? Like, I've had all sorts. I think doing stuff that's unique and different is where it's at. So I'll probably just go back and be like, okay, some of this shit's going to be really hard, but keep going, man. Do you know what I mean? It's like
persistence.
Yeah, just stay persistent with it. And it would be very tempting to be like, dude, you're gonna have to break into a bakery at one point at 5. Everyone's got a particular way of looking at the world that almost they've got that as a kid, and then it gets slapped out of them by the way the education system is today. But like, for God's sake, enjoy it, and don't lose that element of fun. Because I bet Alexander the Great had a bunch of shit days and taken over the world. So enjoying it is important.
Thank you so much for that answer.
Protein donuts.
Goddamn Gym Buddy donuts, man.
hey, yo, man, buy some freaking donuts, man.
Good evening, welcome to another edition of Skarab. We're very professional here, as you can see. In Soho, sorry, nearly slipped. Organic banana skin. Well, at least the bruises will heal quicker. By the way, this is Chris runs a stall. He sells minerals, crystal. But this is a magic crystal, by the way. So regardless of what you say, you'll start putting money into the subscriber's account. We can account for it. You'll set up by account. German. Well, if it's German, that doesn't count. But what if it's a German count? I'm willing to bet none of you out there, or 70 million of you, are religious. But what if one of you is actually a nun? Oh, by the way, have you heard Theresa May recently in Africa doing some, I think she's doing some trade deals, I think she was dancing with these African children. You hear that? She's away from her, she's an old bag. They must have been terrified. Can you imagine it? Some old bag from England, she was dancing with those African children in the village. She's an old witch from England. Speaking of mispronunciation, speaking of mispronouncing your mispronouncing your word. Anyway, I shall now be talking very briefly. What's it like being the sexiest man in London, being a brilliant dancer? Everyone loves you.
Well, thank you.
What's it like being
The sexiest man?
What's it like being the sexiest man in London and a brilliant dancer? What is it like?
Well, I don't want the arrogance to be there, but it's nice to be loved by everyone.
Indeed it is, yeah.
Dancing wise, I love to dance. Everyone should dance, no?
Hang on a minute, could you just hold that briefly? Just hold it in front of my chest there. Just hold this briefly. Because I need both hands to this, yeah.
Oh, magic trick, is it?
Anybody here in Ham? Clapham? Anybody here live in Bow? Anybody here live in Erith? By the way, is anybody here from the establishment? Hello, have you got 2 minutes? What do you mean no? you have 2 minutes? Do you have 2 minutes? I won't stop you. I won't stop you, man. I can see you're in a hurry. I'm not harassing you. This is not harassment. It's not harassment. My name is not Harris. All right, madam.
Are you on
It's online comedy.
Oh my God, go on.
You
What
are
is going
gorgeous,
on
madam.
here?
What do you do?
Thank you.
Are you a model or something?
Oh.
I love you, madam. Do you love me?
I love you.
My name's Rich. So what do you do? You do look striking, I must say, madam. What do you do exactly?
A hostess.
Oh, really? Oh, I live in Hampstead. Oh, it's not. Oh, sorry, it's not. It's not.
What is going on here?
No, this
I'm
is
just trying to go to the car and get something.
No, this is a hostess. What exactly does that entail exactly?
Well,
For your profession?
I run the front door.
bet you
I
do, yeah.
make sure that reservations are here on time. Give tables away. I sell bottles.
Right. So that must be. That sounds. Your signs must be very well paid. I'm not looking at you, by the way, madam. It's all right. I'm well brought up. It's all right. I'm not looking at your body, madam. It's all right. I'm very well brought up. I'm not. How long have you been doing that for? You do look striking, I must say,
I've been
madam.
here for 2 years. Thank you.
All right. Yeah. Do you do anything else as an offshoot of that? Do you do like modelling?
Sales assistant for the club as well.
What sort of club is that? What sort of
Cocktail bar.
establishment is that? Establishment.
What is this? Why am I doing this?
No, you-
I need to get something right now.
Come back. I haven't got your number yet. I haven't spoken to you fully yet. Sorry. Modelling work from this, which I shall take 90% commission. 50% commission. Sorry.
Look at him.
Yeah. I have a. Oh, she's back.
Recording, guys.
Oh, you're getting some. All right. Yeah. Thanks, love. Yeah.
See you later.
See you later. Yeah. She does look striking, doesn't she?
Hey, girls, we want you on our show.
What would you say to you? Say you're a child again. I'm sorry. If you were on a time machine, you saw yourself when you were a child again. What advice would you give to yourself?
Always be happy.
Always be happy.
Yeah.
And what advice would you give?
Yeah, I think it's a good suggestion.
Now you've obviously seen somewhat of life. What would you say to your younger self if you had advice? If you were on a time machine, what would you say to your younger self for advice?
Don't be a drum and bass DJ.
What would you say?
I don't know. Don't open that door because.
So we can have some improvisation. You ready? This is gold right here. My beard is even singing. Now that you guys are older and wiser, what advice would you give to your younger selves?
Don't climb any high gates.
Okay.
Mine is maybe be more confident.
Be more confident.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
like that one.
I had an accident,
Yeah.
so I don't. Climbing a gate, so I don't.
Hello there, Rich Lay Khan. How are you today?
I'm very well, as always. My beard is a genius, as always. Does all my material.
Lovely. Now that you are older and wiser,
Yes.
what would you tell your younger self?
It's not me that's older, my beard. If I was younger, I would say, being younger, you don't know anything. You don't know shit. Now I'm older. I was right. I don't know shit either. I would say trust in yourself more and follow your intuition. If not, follow intuition. Train yourself to believe in yourself. Because with confidence, brilliant dancer.
Hey.
With confidence, you can achieve anything. By the way, what day did you sign on? You've done very well.
Now that you are older and wiser, what would you tell your younger self? What advice would you give your younger self?
Give a second thought to whatever you do first. Before taking any step, just pause for a second and give a second thought before you start anything. Either
Very
with
good.
studies, relationship, anything. But not for the food you eat. Whatever you want to eat, just go away. Eat whatever you drink. Yeah.
Now that you are older and wiser, what advice would you give to your younger self?
Well, that's a very good question, actually. Accept yourself as you are. You are beautiful as you are, and don't worry too much about what other things. And just enjoy life and be more confident.
Oh, yeah.
Hello, so 2 seconds online comedy. 2 seconds.
I'm in a rush.
My name's Rich Lay Khan. No, this is not negotiable. By law, you have to listen to me.
I'm in a rush.
I'm the new mayor of London. Well, okay, I'm the night mayor of London.
Okay.
You're in a rush, are you? We'll pay you
I'm in a rush.
in kind. We'll pay you. Have you got any Tesco's vouchers or something, man? Are you a student? You've got the obligatory student rucksack?
I was a student.
Was that, 45 years ago?
Oh, no, just 1 year ago.
Now that you are older and wiser, what advice would you give your younger self? Take time.
Not to think too long, just to act, and then you analyze when you acted. Not
to doubt.
Yeah, not to doubt. Just act directly, and then you think. And if it's bad, you don't do again, but you act before.
So, what would you advise your younger self to do?
I would say hold on to your childlike innocence to the extent where your imagination doesn't die out.
It sounds a bit vague. Can you? I like the childhood innocence bit.
Yeah.
When you say about your imagination, can you explain why that would be important?
Because with imagination you create. That allows you to create whatever you want. And without imagination, you can't really create. If you can't create, then you can't change anything. So if you hold on to your imagination, along with action and discipline and the rest of it, and keep in that childlike enthusiasm, optimism, intelligence, you can do anything.
Right,
Unlimited! DJ! Yeah?
Hello!
Hey guys! We need to...
I thought you wouldn't stop.
Thanks for watching, guys. Please subscribe to our channel to keep up to date with our latest episodes. And if you really appreciate our efforts, please donate to Skarab Donations. Everything you donate will be highly appreciated.